character creation. We're gonna make a little baby Lala guy. I don't even know what we're gonna name him. We'll see. We can adjust him later on. Zip in. Because Lalas are the master race, apparently, from what I've heard. Alright. They have a lot of stuff in here. Pretty good haircuts and choices. And you unlock more as you play. What the fuck is that? I don't know, that's a haircut. Alright, let's see. Actually, I'm gonna refresh that. Alright. There's a pompadour if you want. Pompadour, where the fuck is it? That's some elf looking stuff. Let's see. There's a lot of haircuts here. What the hell? There you go. The terrible haircuts. Let's see what we got. That's weird. That's the problem with this game. A lot of the Lalas, they look. Even the boy ones look like girls. It's tough to really tell the difference. Go bald. Sure, why not? Add highlights, make them sure, why not? Choose face. Choose his little chubby face. What is this? This is eyes. Not much choice in this. Eye color. That's weird. Why does he have those weird ass big eyes? That's like creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, whatever. We can go with creepy, right? I'm down with creepy. Sure, now we'll just give him regular black eyes. Alright, cool. I don't know what this is. Eyebrows, you can create. Nose stuff, give him a little big nose, cool. I don't know what this is. His mouth. Make him pucker, who knows. Alright, cool. This is what? Where do we got? We're on lip color. Alright, whatever. We can. It's not like it's gonna matter. I'm not giving him like red lipstick or anything like that. Ears. Give him little ones, big ones. There we go. We'll make them short because that's annoying. You can give him all kinds of crazy stuff if you want. I don't know why we want it. I don't know. I'm not big into the mustaches. Give him whatever that gem is. We'll just give him earrings and call it a day. This is like tattoos and stuff. We don't need all that. No tattoo colors. We give him makeup. He's a dude, but hey, if you want, there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can give him as far as makeup. But we're not going to do any of that. So we don't need any of it. Face paint colors. Skip all that. And then this you can give him. Oh, this is his voice, I believe. Alright, whatever. We'll just stick with that. It's fine. Alright, so now we confirm. Save appearance. You can do this. We don't need a comment. We'll just save. Alright. Now I get to choose his birthday, so whatever. I don't even know what today is. Today's the 2nd, so we'll go with the 2nd. And we'll do, yeah, we can choose up here too. The umbral moons and stuff. Just do whatever. 5th astral moon sounds fine. Most of this stuff doesn't really affect your gameplay anyway, so who cares? Same thing with this. This is just like none of this in here. It gives you like small, I think, boosts to like elemental stuff, but nothing you really need. So we'll go fire because fire is always fun. We'll do this one, sure. Why not? And then you get to choose our class that we start with. Now I'm a big fan of archers. It's actually one of the more fun classes. And the other good news is that archer and lancer and magic, conjurer also are all in Gridania, and depending on the class you choose, that's how you'll be able to. Certain classes, it's not like you can't unlock all the classes eventually. You just, those 3 are in the original town you're going to start in. So if you choose any of those, like any, you can see on the bottom left, it shows you which towns. So anything that's in that town you can unlock pretty early. So we're going to go with Archer. Confirm. Brian Hilder is your starting world. Don't think I did that. I don't know if I did that. Let's select another. I think I have another character on Exodus, so I'm gonna go on to Exodus. I don't even know what we can name this guy. Let's see. We'll call him Boner Fart from from Borderlands, but I don't know if that would go over too well. It's funny because the naming part is always the worst. It's always the hardest, and you always pick something that's already taken. So we'll stick with Dark Souls themes, since I seem to be into that a lot. Let's see. Whatever. You do. Who's a good character in Dark Souls? I don't think I have any. We'll just call him Nom Nom. There we go. Oh, I need the surname. It's probably going to tell me this name's taken. Forget Dark Souls. Yeah, see, the character is already used. Call him Om Nom. No, that won't work. That's not going to work at all. We'll call him Tiny. And then close that. Go back into this. Actually, I gotta delete it. There we go. Call him Tiny. Tiny Slippers. That's probably not going to be taken, right? All about good dumb names. Alright, Tiny Slippers is not taken. So now there's a lot of cutscenes and stuff. I think I've seen them all. Let me see. That's a block scene. That's weird. Now, most of the stuff you can. It's probably best to just blast through the story. I don't think I get a preferred. I don't think this is a preferred world. We're gonna skip cutscenes for now, just because it'll literally take up the whole stream. So now we start in Gridania. Close this. I don't know what the hell that was. Alright, so this is your little duder. Initiating quests. It's going to give you a lot of tutorials and stuff on this. It's going to be a while before you actually get to kill things. And a lot of these scenes can't be skipped, which is slightly irritating. We got a first quest. And it's gonna, like I said, you can read all those if you want when you play, but and then you got our, let's see, control bars. I usually honestly get rid of all this stuff because I don't use any of it. I'm on PS4. If you're on computer, you can pretty much have all this crap you want on your hotbars, but I don't need any of it, so we're gonna get rid of it all. And on PS4, it's actually easier to have. The less clutter you have, the better. Alright. So now you're gonna have, let's see, we've got, what is this? Auto attack. Alright, so you see all this stuff, you don't really need that either. Because you're pretty much set to auto attack in your so if you just attack something, you're just gonna keep attacking it unless you run away from it. And then that's good for now. Alright, so now we're going to the green. You're just basically gonna follow these little green guys for a while. And follow the little quests. Eventually it'll tell you, see, you can read all this stuff, it'll tell you how to interact with everything, which controls you what. I'm gonna try and skip all this stuff, so I don't want to give away story stuff. Alright, complete. The game is definitely worth playing. I have another character that's level 70 on like probably like 20 or I mean not 20 on like 15 classes, and anything that has this logo on it, this arrow, like the exclamation point thing, that's a story quest. So those are the ones where I want to follow. And they used to have a I think EXP boost, but that thing is not. That's not going on anymore, I don't think. So I shouldn't have Road to 60, which is basically double EXP for anything you do. Alright, sanctuaries, navigation, all that stuff. Alright, so now we're going to go follow these markers. Sprinting doesn't last that long. Alright, so we're going to the Aether. So these we're going to attune to so that we can like teleport. And you can't teleport to the exits until you attune to all of the Aetherlights. And doing the first one gets you return, so now you can return to any town. You can set, actually I'll show you. You can set this as your home point, which it already is, anytime you're at any Aether pretty much. Right now we're following, where are we going? It's probably best actually in the beginning to grab all the quests that you're with here, because that'll help you get a couple experience points just before you go out into the woods. It's always good. I think there's another one over here, yeah. Where the hell is... Oh, here we go. Because most of these are actually on their way. These first few quests are on the way, and I'll give you a couple items too, so it's nice. I think one of them teaches you how to do emotes. Like, yeah, they're all like really basic stuff. Nothing crazy. Yeah, like this one's how to do emotes, and then the other one, this is an emote one. Emotes, there we go, and then we gotta go talk to this lady, and we have to do a bow. Alright, and then we run back and forth, and I'm not gonna lie, the quests in this game are pretty goddamn boring. They're not very exciting. The gameplay is where this game is fun. So we're gonna do... what are we doing? Joy, I think they said. So we gotta find Joy. Here we go, Joy. And then the next one I think is Dance. Yeah, Dance. And Lalas have funny dances, I think. Where are we? Dance, 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 dance. Alright. Awesome, come on. Alright, there we go. And that's the end of that quest. Because your levels are like 300 EXP, they're not really that high right now. There we go. This is part of the other quest. I'm just going to try and blow through these. Alright, so now I got one that's done. So one's over here, so we're going to go to the Archery Guild. There's only two Aetherites in this part. There's one by the Archery Guild and then one right in the main plaza. And I may bring up my other character eventually, just to kind of... What is that? That is the new... Those are the new relics, I think. I don't know. No, that's not a relic. Forget it. That's a primal weapon. And then the Archers Guild should have your first quest. So while we're over here, we'll probably pick that up. Whatever class you are, there's like little guilds for each class. That'll upgrade you into your jobs eventually. And then make sure you grab your Aetherite. Okay, good. You have access to the Aethernet. And then now, once you have two, you can quick travel basically anywhere in the town you want. Alright. So now we've got that quest done. And these are going to be, I think these are the ones that actually have you go fight things outside. There's probably a couple in here. Let's see, this is how you're going to talk to her. And this is going to give you your job quests. Anything that's blue like that, those are your good quests. Those are like the main story quests, or the ones that unlock things. Speak with the king. There we go. And all these, anytime you unlock a new quest, you gotta go through like this, and you can't skip these. Yeah, these are non-skippable. And just don't hit the button too fast if you're trying to blow through stuff, because they all ask a question, and if you hit the wrong thing, you have to go through the whole cutscene again. It's always yes. Pretty sure every class is yes. Okay. And now, what do we have to do? We have to slay. Alright, so that's where you're gonna get we got our first kill quest. But first we're gonna run through and do all the stuff that we need to do. What is this one? This guy wants to do something. Yeah, we got a quell. So now another one, kill forest fungus. The reason you want to grab those now is because you're gonna go out anyway. You might as well just kill them all at once, and that way you'll get the EXP. You should be around level 5, maybe even 6 by the time you come back in to the town. And we're basically going to try and run through most of the quests. Now, we don't have the double EXP, because if I did, I would literally just run through story quests and just say screw it, because you just level up super fast. But since this isn't a preferred world anymore, you're going to want to pick up any EXP things. I would recommend, if you're going to start, try to pick one that's one of the preferred worlds, because you'll level up way faster. Because you don't need to do these side quests. They're just, honestly, they're just boring and tedious. But if you have to do them, then because you're on a regular world, then just do them. I mean, most of them are pretty mindless. They're like run here, run there, do this, grab this item, and you're done. Later on, they're going to be a little more annoying because they're going to make you teleport back and forth 400 times. Alright, so now this guy's going to make us talk to the market people. Obtain a bone. Yeah, see, this is just run around the market and grab stuff. This is basically what every quest is. Go talk to this guy. It's like, hey, tell this guy that he should be closer. That's basically what this whole game is about for quests. Tell him he should walk his ass closer to you, and that way you can actually talk to him. Alright, here we go. Got this guy. Trying to get into the woods as fast as possible so we can start seeing some real gameplay. There is an Aether right here, so we're going to grab it real quick. I'd like to get them all, because that way you can, before you leave the town, and that way you have them all set up and you can pretty much travel wherever you want. There we go. And then we go back this way, and we're going to the Lancers Guild, I believe. Yeah. Minimap's actually pretty good. They have it shows pretty much anything you need. You can set markers, you can do all kinds of things on here. So if you want to set a waypoint to run to, if you're like, oh, I gotta go here, but I don't really know how to get there, you can make little flags. This is just a handover stuff quest, and then I think the one here is another kill quest. So that'll give you some more experience and some kills. Give him all these items. Alright, so there's your first level. Like I said, you should probably be around level 3 before you even leave. And the reason it's good to do that is because you'll get like one more skill at least. Like I just got straight shot, see? So it's heavy and straight. So now I have those. Yeah, so kill more ground squirrels. That's the next quest. And then there's a couple more quests over here, I believe, that I want to pick up. The reason these first quests are important is because they actually, oops, I missed an Aether, is because they actually do show you how to do basic stuff in the game. If you've played the game before, obviously, you don't need to do any of that crap. Like, most of it is like how to use link shells and, you know, how to use an item on a character. Most of it's all quest related. Let's run. We don't need to go up there. We're gonna go straight through to this Aether, so we're gonna go down. Yeah, we're gonna go down past the falls, right around this way to the Aether to unlock that, and then this is the theater where there's a couple of quests that we can do. So we're gonna go this way. Sorry, I'm like trying to do something on my computer at the same time. Alright, there we go. Just gonna run around this way, grab this Aether. don't play this game if you want to have a life, because you will play this game non-stop for at least 3 months. Because you can be any class you want in this game. So if you're not just stuck with like, oh, I'm a bard, so now I'm stuck. Like you can be whatever you want in this game. Whoops, forgot. We'll get those quests over here. So this is Makito's Amphitheater, whatever it's called. All the holiday events and stuff, they usually appear here. It's the main plaza of this town. All right. Complete that quest. Like this one just shows you how. This quest, I believe, is the one that just shows you how to pick things up. Like that's how dumb these quests are. You have interacting, see? So now you're just gonna run around and say, "Oh, look, a vegetable," and you're gonna go pick it up. The story in this game, it seems to be a big hit for everybody. They seem to all love it. I'm not really big on the story. It's not terrible. I can't say it's bad. It's just mixed in a lot with like quests like this. So like whenever I get to a point when I'm like, oh look, a good part of a quest, I get irritated and I usually just skip it because I can't take it. But yeah, the story is good. There's definitely some parts in there where you're like, holy shit, that's cool. So I mean, if you're huge on story, I would recommend watching it. But some of the quests, like some of the story quests, they are very long. Like you'll be watching, like especially on the in-betweens between expansions and stuff, and the main areas, you could be sitting through about an hour of cutscenes. So this game is very, very, very story-driven, which is why I'm skipping those cutscenes. Like if you watched the initial cutscene in the beginning, it would have taken a long time. All right. More pickup stuff. Yay, I'm picking up more things. We're gonna skip these though. I'm gonna try and get to the fighting. Alright, jump off this. Talk to this guy. Like I said, you want to kind of kill off all these quests because they're all really easy. And then it'll also get to the Aether over here. I think there's one more Aether. It's by the Conjurer's Guild. And the class guilds, the class quests you definitely want to do, and they appear every 5 levels, so that's why you want to kind of be level 5 before you come back in town. You can just go right to it. Alright. And this is why I'm picking these all up as we go, because as you can see, you pretty much run into all the quests as you go through. There's the one with the leather, and this is the Conjurer's Guild. Really wish I had my run skill already. Because you get sprint, but it does not last long at all. Alright, so here's the last one, I think. You'll know when it's the last one because it'll stop you and it'll tell you that you've unlocked all the Aether. Yeah, see, I can't move. So now it'll tell you that, yep, you've unlocked everything. And it'll keep you stuck in this one place. There we go. Yeah, this is part of the main quest. You have to run to the Conjurer's Guild, talk to this guy. Key items. What did he want? I don't remember which quest this was. Oh, that's right. It's another kill quest, and this is the one where you have to put things. Yeah, this is the one that shows you how to use items. You gotta pick one. There we go. And another level. So there we go. And now most of them, right? So that's kill, kill, kill. Report to moon at the canopy. Now we can go right to the Leather Workers Guild now that we've unlocked the Aethers on everything, and do that last quest that's sitting there. Oh, where is it? Right there. Now we can go to, I believe, the main Aether, and that's where the last green quest is, and then that should send us out to do some stuff. Yeah, that's the main story quest we want to do. Alright, so now you gotta be level 4. So now we're stuck on a level cap, so now it's time to go actually do things. Alright, so this is the main exit for the Central Shroud. And we're basically gonna kill a bunch of monsters just to get the to finish these quests off and to get a couple levels. And there's even fates out here that you can do that will give you some levels as well. They're just basically like active battles that are on the map. Stuff to read. Anything that has these little markers on them are basically quest monsters, so they make it pretty easy to figure out which ones you gotta kill. And it's gonna feel really boring for a little while, just because you do a lot of tutorial. There's a lot of, I mean, you only have like 2 skills in the beginning. So as you get up there, you'll start getting new skills and stuff. And it'll get a lot more interesting. There's actually rotations and things you got to do. We got all that. Now we need Fungus. Oh, there's a fate. You can tell the fates because they're on the map. It's like these giant blue circles. hell is going on here? Somebody over here? Alright, so this is Fate over here. On the map you can see this big blue circle here. You basically have to just kill stuff in the Fate. And they are labeled with these little purple things on them. These little crystals above their heads, that's how you know they're in the Fate. And these give really good experience for pretty much any level. Alright, so now I got a level and I got a new skill, Raging Strikes, which basically increases your attack power. This one's a little weird because the mushrooms appear at like weird places. Where are they? Yeah, like I said, they're all over the place. There we go. There's one. Just gonna do this Fate just because it'll give us a little more experience to get me closer to level 5 so I can do the next quest when I go back in. There we go. And most of the quests in this game will pretty much give you the gear you need to move on. There's small stuff you can buy. It's not like the world's gonna end if you don't buy equipment, but you can totally buy stuff for cheap. Oh, there's another friend, Lala. And if you don't get attacks on things, you won't get credit for the Fate. So if you see somebody coming over when you're at the end of a Fate, you may want to let them kind of get some hits in. You can tag things just to get the EXP, but you really don't want to. You don't want to take it away from everybody. You want them to at least get an attack in. So like right now, I'll probably leave the last ones, whatever, for them. Although, because these actually get rated from like bronze, gold, and silver, or whatever. Bronze, silver, gold. And if you don't rank, the higher you rank, the more experience you get. That should be it. Fate's done, yep. Alright, so now I've finished these. I'm gonna try and get I only need like 500 EXP for the next level. I'd rather get it before I go in and get the EXP from the quests. Besides, you get like 60 XP for killing one of these guys. It doesn't take that long. I mean, to be honest, if you just grind out levels, you can level really fast in this game. It's not like one of those takes forever games. The only reason people say that is because there's like so many classes, and they're like they want to get every class. You don't need to do it if you don't want to. You could literally level one class if you want, and just do that class, and then you can level your crafters and your gathering and all that shit if you want sideways on the side. Which is basically a whole nother game in and of itself. Alright, one more should do it. Okay. Now you're not going to get a mount for a long time. This game is very story locked. You pretty much have to do everything in order. Like you can't, even if you get a mount online, like you buy one, you can't use it until you unlock mounts. So don't waste any time until you unlock everything. But this is also why everyone always says just run the story, because you'll unlock all the dungeons, all the all the extra stuff you can do, the gold saucer, the PvP, all that stuff, just through running past storylines and doing all the blue quests. This is why you always pick up the quest as you go, because most of them are right next to the ones that you gotta go to anyway. Alright, there's none in here. All the quests of the Archery Guild. Alright, so now I can turn these two in. Hopefully this gets me closer to level 6. And you can see, so you can take money, money pieces, or you can grab some gear from the quests. I mean, I'd recommend grabbing the first few gears. Now you have the hunting log, which is good. That's really good for EXP, by the way. Alright, so now this quest wants us to destroy targets. This is a good quest to finish early because you get armor. I don't remember where all these targets are. They're pretty visible though. You should be able to find them. Alright. There's a few in here. Gotta shoot the archery butts. And I believe there's one over here. No, I don't want to talk to you. I think there's one right in front of the main area. Yep. Oh, here we go. It's on the freaking flag. And almost 90% of the class quests will have a two-part thing going on. So you're gonna have to do something stupid, usually like travel around and do something dumb. And then some of them will end with like a boss fight or some kind of like little task that you have to do where you kill a bunch of monsters. That's the norm. There's gonna be a couple that are off from that. Alright, so now this one just wants you to slay monsters. Opo-opos and micro-ochos, which are actually in North Shroud. So we're gonna have to go out a different exit. We're gonna go to Leatherworkers Guild, I think, because we have a couple quests that we gotta just turn in. Alright, so we got one at the Lancers Guild. We've got one right here. One at the Conjurers Guild. That should be all of them. Alright, so then I guess I don't need to be right here. We'll go to Lancer's Guild first. Turn this in. And again, we get some gear. The reason this is good because the gear will give you attack power and stuff. The gear that you have to start is pretty horrendous, and it's literally just clothing. It has really minimal defense. It gives you no extra stats. Like, see how this gives you strength, dexterity. So none of these really have much to offer. Your accessories are pretty good. They gave you the weathered stuff. Now we're going to Conjurer's Guild. Yeah, and that gave us like 420 experience. Like I said, these quests give decent EXP if you run them all, and that's why I'm running them. And once again, more gear. Yeah, right above me. And then there's a couple quests that opened up that are in Central Shroud. I believe over there. I think this is the North. Yeah, this is North Shroud. And this is the same thing. We're going to go out now and try to get to level 10. So that we can do the next quests. And you have your hunting log now. See that those little, like, whatever that is. It's a little half moon kind of symbol. That actually means that whatever monster it is on your hunting log. And if you kill a certain amount of those monsters, you get EXP, which is good. And then for finishing your hunting log, you get a big boost in EXP. And it's usually between, like, I don't know, between 1 and 5 of each, whatever it is. Where is it? This is your hunting log. So you just got to kill all these monsters, and then every 10 levels you get a new rank. So that gave me 180 EXP. So just doing your first few will give you probably a level. I gotta kill one more. What's even better is when your hunting log actually matches up with the quest you have to do, because then you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's a level 9. We're not going to fuck with that right now. I'm going to go get this quest because that actually will give me... Actually, let me see how bad these guys are. I shouldn't have a problem. As long as you let your HP restore before you kill another one, you should be fine. of the quests. Oh, and now I got Venomous Bite, which is a good upgrade. It's always good to pick up some new quests as you go. Alright, so now this is the level 5 version of the monster I just saw at level 9. So there actually are different level versions of monsters you can kill. So just because you see one that's like really high doesn't mean you have to kill that certain one. Guys are on my list. Kill these guys too. It should be fairly easy to hit level 10 just by doing the things you need to do. Killing all the monsters that are hunting logging here, and then doing all the quests that are available to you in this area. Because there's actually a little baby town, and then there's an actual town up north from here that you can do a couple quests and get some items and stuff. Venom shot's good because you can poison something right off the bat, like that could be your first hit. And then it'll take extra damage while you kill them. Okay, this is the other side. And that gave us almost 500 EXP just for killing that thing, so that's nice. Alright, now I got 2 quests up here in this town I can do. These quests give pretty good experience too. They give like 1,000 each. It's good I got that quest too because they want you to kill the little Opa-Opos that I'm killing anyway. So I have to kill 2 birds at one stone again. Alright, so now I get an armor. Like I said, I'm a disciple of war. So you're going to want to get these. If you're a mage, you're going to want to get all the intelligence and mind ones. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. You got to go around the building to get this one. My PC's all kinds of updating right now. Shit's been down since I started doing this. Alright. Talk to him. And then we grab a bag. Very simple stuff. Then we come down here. The other good thing is once we hit level 10, we can actually start unlocking other classes. So you can actually unlock Carpenter for our Archer, which is good. You can start making your own bows. Oops, I didn't want to hit him. Here. Give him the item he wants. I don't need to kill anymore. You want to try and turn in most of them as you finish them. Because 9 times out of 10 also on that they will unlock either another quest will open up. And usually these are pretty linear. Like, most of them are going to follow with you. So you can kind of kill them off all at once. Yeah, see? Unlock another one. This is going to make me go back to where I was. Now we got to go north. Oh, what a fate. I think this one is a little bit tough. Like, I don't know if I can beat this one alone right now. Yeah, that's the boss. Boss fates require a little bit more help, and I'm still using a level 1 weapon, so it's probably not a good idea to run in there. I'm not going to say it's not possible. Definitely healers can do it pretty well, because they keep their HP up, but this game's really heavy on classes, so DPS is going to run in there and get his ass whooped. Unless you get a couple levels on you. And you can, with an archer, you can run in circles, but I don't want to do that right now. Where is this quest? Okay. So now the Ochos and the Opa-Opos are over here. Oh yeah, that's right, midges. I gotta kill the midges too. Oh, nice. There's another fate up here. What the hell fate is this? Oh, no birds allowed. This one's pretty easy. And most of the fates are actually under-leveled. So if it's a level 5, you're usually fighting like level 2. I'm fighting level 3 monsters. They do that because they don't want you to get killed, I guess. mid swarm. I need one more after this, and then we've got the hunting log. Quest there. Alright, so we'll turn this one in, kill the mid swarm, and then see. Then we gotta go up north, because that's where the Ochos are for the rest of the quests. Death. Being an archer's nice, you don't have to run up. You can pull monsters. Right. Good quest. And you can run from these things, you don't have to actually fight them if you don't want to. He's level 1. Oh, he's a carpenter. It's probably not a good idea to run around as a carpenter. Right, that quest is done. Now we can go up north, turn in the other quest, and finish the other one. Ocho guys are over here. They do poison you, but they're pussies. You don't have to worry about them too much. And the poison has a timer anyway, so if you're really scared about it, you can always just not do anything for 8 seconds. You have to reach kill, but the HP you lose, you're going to gain it back quickly, even if you just stand around. So poison's not going to do too much. See, like, it does like 2 damage, but your health's going to go back quicker than the poison. unless you're in combat. Class quest is done. There's another fate in here you can use to level. It's a little bit grindy. This one you have to protect. Yeah, this one has sacks you have to protect from the monkeys. So if they all get destroyed, then you fail. This fate was yeah, it failed. But I still got 700 XP, so it's not a big deal. But like I said, the reason we failed is because I caught that one a little bit later in time. So they'd already kind of destroyed everything. Oh, my computer is fine. Let's see. Try this quest. Oh, nice. Food. I believe this is a little spot where we can buy stuff and repair. Alright, so we should be able to get a better bow now. I'm level 8, so I can buy this. I'm only buying the weapon because that's the major thing that upgrades your attack in this game. I mean, you get side stats and things like that, but your weapon is really what does it, and that'll really help speed things along. So don't waste your money on too much. If you're gonna waste money, waste it on your bow or your weapon, whatever class you are. See how much quicker that went. Welcome to Windows. Alright, so now I got the first combo. When you attack things now with certain attacks, this will actually activate your skill to be a crit. So like this guy, kill him. Now if I use heavy shot, I have a chance of straight shot. I'll show you when it comes up. There you go, see how it gets like that highlighted little light on it? That means that it's going to be a crit, and you only have a limited amount of time to use it. There you go, so 23 damage instead of like 15 or whatever else I was hitting here. You know, like 19. Numbers aren't going to be as impressive right now since we're low level. Where's another one? There's got to be another one. Alright, here we go. Here it is. And as soon as we finish these quests, we'll go on back and get our it's like a little crappy little class armor that they give you. It's like technically a rare, but it's not really that good. It's like a little yellow tunic. But it's better than what we got now, so that's all that matters. Alright. And you need one more? Nope, we got them both. Alright, so now we're going to run over here for this quest. I don't even know what this is. Oh, I have to get a nut or something? A glimmer shroom, that's what it was. Alright, so we got all the quests. As soon as we finish all the ones from this town, we can just return. And then I don't think the next, oh, that's right, the next thing is that Central Shroud, and that'll move us ahead in the story. And if I want to actually have all my items in my mail up there, I have 20 items. Because I've been on this thing for like 4 years, so I can get like little rewards like minions and things like that. Oops, I skipped over. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, that's right. I get weapons and stuff. Alright, so for this I'm just going to take the money. Because we don't need it. Alright, turn these in, then we're back to town. That's right. Now they give you weathered stuff. Now these are going to be higher level because those are all level 1. But the weathered stuff you start with is 100 times better than any of this crap, so just take money. Yeah, because these have much better stats. I mean, you have one of everything basically on everything. I'm not gonna lie, I think I even use weathered all the way up to like level 50. You probably shouldn't do that, but I've done it. Just because your accessories don't really even matter that much. Alright, so now I can get money or a new helmet, and we'll take the helmet. Like I said, the first few levels you're going to want to grab the gear just so you don't use your ass whooped. And you can get rid of it like that if you don't like the way certain hats look. Alright, so that's that. We did everything. Alright, so we're going to return. Actually, there's one quest we didn't do. Well, we're here. Might as well just do it. This is going to be the times that you're going to wish you had your mount. And you're going to see everybody running by with their little chocobos. And you're going to be running like a little nincompoop to everything that you do. But otherwise, the game's fun. Like I said, you're not going to really have much to do until you're like around level 15 or 20. Because that's when you get to your dungeons. You'll unlock the first 3 dungeons. You'll unlock guild hests by then, which are like little side things you can are in the duty finder. You can log in and do those. They give you money and experience. You'll have crafting unlocked by then. Like you're gonna basically level 20-ish is pretty much when everything happens. And then I think, yeah, because then you'll get your mount between 20 and 25. You'll get your what are those called? Wow, I'm a mess. You get your little your couriers. I forgot what they're called. Retainers. There we go. You can sell items and stuff on the market board. It's probably best to not do any crafting or any of that stuff until you actually unlock retainers, because you're going to have a real limited amount of item space and it's going to mess with your head. So I would recommend just waiting until you get there, because you can hold a bunch of items. They actually upped it. Sounds like a lot, but in this game it is not. Alright, we get some new boots. These are actually kind of cool. There we go. Alright, so we got boots. Oh, that's right, these guys keep going with the quests. That's fine. It's actually good because we want to hit level 10. So this is a good way to do it. Because that's when we'll be able to start unlocking other classes. And like I said, the only craft you might want to do is maybe whichever one is good for your weapon. So if you're here and you're a bow, I think actually all the ones in here are all wood. Yeah, I think they figured they did that on purpose, so you can pretty much make any weapon in any town that you're in. Because lancers and bows are all wood crafting. Most of their armor is leather, so you can actually make the leather of some armors. But you're not going to be able to make anything that amazing anyway, so if you don't do it, it's really not a big deal. It can wait, because like I said, you'll get everything from quests. And if not, you can buy stuff. You can usually buy cheap stuff off the market board. And then there's also in town, you can buy items up to like level 50 or 60. So it's not going to kill you. It's only later on that crafting becomes like insanely good. I don't even need to watch this. Alright, now we can go back to town. Really wish my coffee wasn't empty. Alright. That's funny, there's so much to do in this game, it would take forever to show everything. Alright, so we have, this is the turn in, that's our, alright, we'll go to the Archery Guild first. Because that's our class quest, that'll get us some items. Lala's always smile when they run, I think. You can't see him, he's too small. He's not really smiling, he's more like angry. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we get a bow, which I already got a better one, so it's fine. And we get an option. So most of the stuff, you could take the money, but this is actually a custom-made tunic. They're, like I said, they're pretty specific. You can't really get them anywhere else, so you might as well just take it. Alright, so we've got that. And then we come back to her at level 10 and get the next quest. Then we need to go to the inn. Nope, stuck. And then we're gonna have to go into. If you get stuck on something, you can go in here. There's actually a duty list. You can kind of click up and down to the which one you want to go to. This is your journal, and this is where this. And there's a map function, so it'll show you exactly where to go on the map. So everything is in Central Shroud right now. So we're gonna go back there, but first we got to talk to this guy. Blah 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 blah. There we go. The only reason I got that other one was because, like I said, it's actually it's unique. These are stronger, so fuck it. We'll get this. We'll get the armors. We'll stay with the armors. And you'll be able to glamour later. So if you want to keep that, you can glamour it. I don't know why you would, but hey. Like I said, it's unique, and you just got to get it once, and then you can sell it. And then there's a Calamity Salvager you can go to, and you can rebuy anything that's like rare like that. So, but just getting it will unlock it. If you don't get it, you can't just go buy it. All right, so now we are in Central Shroud. This is a pretty good area to do fates and level, especially when you get. I actually do my leveling in here for my lower level classes. It's a really good area for it because the fates are easy, creatures are easy, and there's usually a decent amount of people here. Alright, so where are we going? We're going south to the Bannock. And in this area, this is one of the quests where... Oh, nice. Hunting log. This is one of the areas where you have to have a level 5 item, I think, for all your parts. So that's why it's good to take the quest items, because then you don't have to go back to town and like buy stuff. You should be good to go. I think the only thing I should have bought actually was like a belt. I don't know if that counts. I don't remember which slots count for level 5 that they asked for. We'll find out. But now that we've got some good gear, these things are dropping pretty quickly now. Yeah, see? Easy. Alright. Now we're going this way. Follow the map. This is the Bannock. Alright, this is the one where he's going to ask you to make sure you're equipped properly. Yeah, we're good. So, you don't need the belt, but you have to have level 5 items at least equipped on everything. So that's why to get the gear while you go, and your weapon, I think, too. So, now we're good. We passed the inspection, and we can continue with the story. And pick these quests up. These quests should be enough to get us to level 10. And the ability to unlock everything. What is this? Sorry, so we gotta slay bog Yarzons. You gotta speak with the initiate. Okay, so these guys are hidden here. They're like, they always put them in little, really annoying spots. I honestly don't remember where they all are. I think one's here, one's over by the river, And then one's, I think, in like a stump. Let's see. Nope, that's not him. Alright, well there's the bog Yarzons. We gotta kill them anyway, so might as well do that. It's funny because like if you actually like if you don't get the gear, you just choose the money and you start fighting these guys, you're gonna see a huge difference. You get your ass handed to you. I mean, you'll probably drop down to like half health minimum, and the problem with it is if you end up pulling a second one, that's when you'll end up dying. So it's always good to make sure you're geared up for the areas you're in, because one monster very rarely will kill you. Unless it's like 20 levels higher than you. But if you get overrun, because most of these monsters will aggro you. Oh, this guy's another hunting block. If you're in an area with hostile monsters, they'll pretty much aggro you, and then you'll get knocked up. I can't get up this way, can I? Nope. Oh well. Alright, so I need... Alright, so the Bannocs are good. Now I just gotta go find these guys. Here's the other one right here. I was like, I knew he was over here somewhere. And then there's one more around the outside. Nope, this isn't the outside. This is the outside. Right here. Okay, so now those two quests are done. Alright, here's your shells, and all this is garbage, so I just take the money. Oh, jeez, I'm stuck. Alright, that's complete. And now the main quest is where? Okay, we gotta go up there. Alright. I don't remember even why we gotta go up there. That's right, this is where they meet those people. Like I said, I'm not gonna really be showing a lot of the story stuff. If you want to see all that, you can play the game. Or you can look it up on YouTube, that works too. I'm sure all the story's up there. Just know that I think I saw a video on just Stormblood. I think it was just Stormblood. And the cutscenes for the main story were like 6.5 hours long. So just know you're in for a ride. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a challenge. So when you see this, it's an instance, and what that basically means is no one's gonna be able to help you. You have to go in, and you're gonna be synced to whatever level the quest is. Oh, I didn't want to shoot her. And you gotta kill whatever's in there, basically. Alright, here we go. It'll tell you what level you're synced to also. See, like this one. Oops, clear that out. So this one's above level 9. So if you're level 50, you're gonna be level 9 in here. That's how they stop you from over leveling. Usually you'll get friends in these instances too, which is kind of nice. And they'll, if you're even if you're not a healer, if you're getting hit a lot, usually your friends will heal you. You just gotta stay within range of them. So try not to go too far from anybody that you're with. And they also usually will show you where to go in the instance. Like this one's easy; it's just a square. You can't really fuck it up. But some of the quests, like you're gonna be running around dungeons, you're gonna be doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So. Damn it, why can't I target him? There we go. if you watch the chat log, they'll tell you what to do. Like, they'll usually say, like, hey, make sure you do this. Kill this guy. We'll handle this guy. And you always feel like shit because you do, like, no damage half the time, and these guys are doing, like, tons. Yeah, like, I'm doing 20 damage, and they're doing, like, 200, 358. You feel pretty insignificant, so most of the times they'll just want you to kill the ads while they hold on to the whatever boss monsters in the area. Sometimes that's not the case, but that seems to be the running theme. Right, now there's a lot of monsters attacking, so go back near them. Let's see, she's healing me, so very rarely would they really let you die. But you gotta be like terribly low level for them to not, for you to die to this. Alright, finish this. I don't even know what that is. I don't even remember what the story was for that. Alright, so now we go back to this. Let's go back to town. We gotta run. And Lalas take longer to get places because they have short legs. That's a lie. Alright, we almost level 10. We are 3,000 away. Pretty sure most of the quests, there's some fates here too. You could run those and get some EXP. I think you get like probably like 1,000 EXP for those. So like 3 fates and you're at level 10. There we go. Turn that in. No cheating. Yeah, because you get like 1,000 just for these. So like this would be the point where you'll get the bow that I bought, which you can just get your money back. There's 200 bucks here, so like this, like I said, it didn't really matter that I bought that bow. All right, so we can accept this, and now we're gonna go slay Fs, which are over here by that fate, which is no one's doing. That's actually an easy fate. You just kill a bunch of ladybugs that are like level 4. So it's actually a really easy one to do. Like I said, you want to kind of try and stay away from the boss ones, unless there's some other people around. Until you, I mean, like I said, I haven't done a lot of these when I was low level, because once you have your chocobo, they can fight with you and stuff. So when you're leveling your secondary classes, it's a lot easier. Kill that. Alright, these are the quest ones. Maybe I'll go do that, because that'll give me, should get me my level. Right here. And we still got 8 minutes left on it, so. And there's somebody over here. Cup holder, sugar cotton, sugar bottom. Your name is just as dumb as mine. Alright, where are we? Hey, you can still get experience. It'll just make you sync like that instance. And that was me lagging. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you can pull these. Like, these ain't gonna hurt you. These things are a joke. As long as you don't have like 7 on you at once, you shouldn't have a problem dying. Just killing the monsters in fates is actually a lot of experience too, because it doesn't seem like a lot. You're gonna be like, 40 experience, that's stupid. But you're gonna kill like, even like 10 is 400 experience, and you're probably gonna kill like 10, 20 of them. So figure you'll get like 1,800 to 1,000 experience just killing these monsters. And then whatever the bonus is for the actual fate. Oh, I didn't want that one. Small slight problem is that monsters hang around the area and they can get in the way of fates. So if you're like fighting a boss fate and there's monsters around it, they'll like attack you. If you're lower level, you got to be, I think it's like 10 levels. The other problem is too is that if you you're gonna have to sync for most of the fates, so like 9 times out of 10 you're fighting the monsters that are around you. So keep that in mind when you're trying to do a fate. If you see like a bunch of monsters that are near it, you can pull it. You can't leave the fate area. So like if I tried to pull one of these ladybugs out of the blue circle on the map, it wouldn't work. There's little tricks to it though, because if you're really high level and you have your chocobo, you can kind of hang at the edge of a fate. And if you're having trouble with like a high level fate, you can kind of, your chicken will kind of still fight the boss while if you walk out of the area, and you'll kind of unsync and get your health back, and then you can come back in and sync again. And the boss or whatever you're fighting will still be fighting your chicken. So it's a little bit of a cheat, but it works. That's the end of the... Yeah. So we got pretty good experience for that. I only need 100 experience now to get my level 10. So this will be, just killing these guys should be good. Where are they? There we go. I gotta kill 3 more, which are all right there. Perfect. And yeah, you don't want to stand in orange things. They kill you. I can kill this guy too. Hunting log. It's always best to just kill them when you see them. Right. And now I'm level 10. And I get Misery's End, which is actually one of the... It's a nice attack. That basically is like it's like a last hit kind of thing, 25% HP under. You can keep using it, and it does I think it does crit damage almost every time. Alright, we're running to the quest, which is over here, and then we're gonna run down to this town, and there's another Aether down there we can teleport to. Now we just got 200 bucks. This is what? What is this? Kill, oh, Chigos? Okay. I'm gonna run down to the town first though, real quick. Before I start killing the... Actually, they're on the way over here. There's some over here. And these are level 9, I think, yeah. There's actually, these are the higher level ones. There's, I think, level 6 and 5 ones at the top by like a little north of here. So you don't have to kill the high level ones if you don't want to. But these give you more experience, so no point in not doing it, right? It doesn't always crit. It's just higher attack, that's all. This one. We'll start running towards the town. And just know, especially if you're a bard or any kind of range character, if you do run away, they do have like limits to how long they'll aggro you. So if you're trying to kill something, try not to run away from it too much. Some of them have really ridiculously short aggros. Like if I take this Chigo and I run them in here, like past this town gate, like sometimes they'll just run away. Some of them will follow you in, it depends, but just know that if you're trying to kill something, don't run away from it. Your best bet is to run in circles. Alright, this is a blue quest which unlocks lavender beds. Yes, this is the housing for the game. And what I'll do is I think I have my house open, so I can probably go into my house for my main character. This is gonna make us go down here to unlock it. So we're gonna go down there real quick. I'll try to go to my plot. I forgot. I think I'm in 15. That way you guys can at least see, you know, what the housing's about. So we'll run down there, and then I'll go get my. Once this quest is done, I can go back and get my other class quest. Now, all these are blue, as you can see, which means you can literally just stand in here. These things ain't gonna do nothing. See, I can literally just hang out with this guy, and we can have a party, and they do nothing. It's the ones that are red that are hostile, and they will attack you. Which you're gonna see a few of them down here, actually. I think the birds are hostile down here, and possibly the slimes. I don't think they are though. I think the only thing in this area that's hostile really is the imps, and they are in this little spirit hold. All right, so this is where the housing is. Talk to this guy. Blah, blah, blah. Go to the town. Use the pier. Alright, so ferry skipper. We're going to lather beds. I think it's 15. Is it? Because I believe I'm on the right server. Close here. Yes, it is this 15. Select, go, yes. You can buy a house here. They're expensive. I wouldn't expect to get one anytime soon. Small houses usually run about 2 to 3 million, which you can easily get just from doing the story. Like if you just play through the game story, you'll make that money easily. So if you really want a house, it's not that hard to get as far as money wise. Just know that they are money sinks, and the way it's set up, you really can't sell it anymore. So it's not like you'll pretty much, you can move and you'll get some of the money back from it, but it's, don't buy it unless you really want it. Alright, so we're gonna go to south. Where are we going? South, I think it is Lavender South. I think that's where it is. Just so you can kind of see what the differences are between smalls and mediums and mansions, since they're all three are right here by the house. Alright, so this, let me see if my door is open. Yes, my door is open. Alright, we're good. I didn't know if I did that. Alright, so here's the differences between the houses. This is a small. Alright, you get little tiny houses. You know, you can put some stuff outside. You can get your retainer out here. So this is Noodlebug's retainer. He's you can buy stuff from him. So if you have your own thing, say I can be like, oh look, I can buy anything I want from him now on his retainer. Alright, so you can do that if you want. There's Chocobo. It's so funny how small their Chocobos are. So that you can actually stable your companion, and you can like level them up, give them experience, things like that. So that's cool. There's striking dummies, so you can practice if you want. Aethers, so you can fly right to your house if you want. But like I said, all this stuff costs money or seals or whatever you need to do to buy them. So that's a small house. Their house isn't open, so you can't really see the inside. I think this guy's house is open. Yeah, this guy's house is open. So this is a small house also. We'll go in here real quick and see what it's about. That's why it's good to start new characters on the same server. Alright, so this is the size of a small house. It's basically just an upstairs and a downstairs. This is it. And then you get a staircase. You come down here, and you get a basement. This one actually looks a lot smaller because he put this in here. So he's got like a baby bedroom in here. Normally this isn't like this. He put this wall up. So usually this is just one big open room. And that's a small house. And then go to my house real quick. You can see the mediums, and then there's large ones, which are mansions, which I don't. Even if I had the money for it, I don't even know if I'd really want to go that crazy. Small ones usually run about, like I said, 2 to 5 million, depending on what area you're in. Mediums can run between 15 and 25 million, and then your large ones, I mean, who the hell knows, somewhere between 50 and 70 something. That's a mansion, is basically what that is. So that's the huge ones. So this is my house for my other character. It's a medium, so you can see you get the striking dummies. There's gardens here too, so you can grow stuff. This is my chicken, and then we'll go in here. I've never gone in this house by myself. I've never come in here as a different character, so this is weird. So mediums are 3 floors, and you can. So I have all my little merchants, so you can buy stuff from dyes, lumber, all that stuff. There's like, you can get like musical equipment. There's Moogle chairs. There's elegant retainers. There's all kinds of stuff in here. You can get Moogle chandeliers, all kinds of stuff. Then there's the downstairs. You can get aquariums, and you can put fish in them. I put a shark in there. Little altars, lights, things like that. You can get a hot tub. This is all workshop stuff, so you can actually do crafting. It doesn't really do much. It like ups your CP or something like that. I honestly, I've never fucking used one. They're there if you want to use them, if you're having trouble, but 9 times out of 10 doesn't really matter. Those things ain't gonna matter. But they're there if you need them. There's a music box, so you can change the music in the house. You can put it on rotate, things like that. Then there's an upstairs on medium houses, which has other stuff you can get. You can, like I said, all this stuff you can literally put your bed in downstairs if you want. There's no limit kinds of stuff you can get. You can get chickens and food, which actually give you like when you can use them a limited amount of times, and they'll give you like stat boosts, health for like 30 minutes, whatever their boost is. So that's what that is. This is from Eureka. I don't think he left his entrance open. Yeah, I don't see it open. But at least we can see the outside. I think the mansion owners in this area are very private. Oh no, he left it open. Good. So we can go in. So now this is a mansion. If you've got 50 mil burning a hole in your pocket. This is how big a mansion is. So yeah, that's a lot bigger. You get your main floor. He's got walls up in here. I've never actually been in here, to be honest. He's got a fish tank right there in the front. Yeah, you get some extra rooms on the side. I think he put those walls up. So they got this room, and then there's more rooms on this side. And then you can put all your dolls on the counter, apparently. And that's the upstairs, and I don't know what's downstairs. Here it is. I haven't been in a mansion in a while. Okay. And then this is, so this is a good example of how big each floor is. So you can at least see. So that's a mansion. It's a little ridiculous. So, there you go. I don't know, man. Like, my house is, like I said, I think it was like 15 million. I think I bought it for like 15 something, almost 16. And just that house alone to furnish is like, it's insane. Because you're gonna have to spend so much money on it. So unless you really have money burning a hole in your pocket, I would recommend small. What the hell? How did I end up over there? I think he did that on purpose. Alright, so that's the mansions, and this is housing. So now we can get the hell out of here. I don't remember where I go to get the hell out of here. because I want to go back and finish the quest. Which I don't even think I actually have to. We'll just return. Okay, because now I can go pick up my quest. And that'll give me, I think it'll actually give you a new bow and a couple of things, let's see. And I think that's how you unlock the ability to unlock the other classes. Alright. Yep, it's open. Cool. Let me talk to this lady. Alright. Yeah, because this is going to give us a new bow automatically, and then we can choose any armors we want, which more than likely we'll probably pick the armor, because I think, yeah, these are all like level 11 and 12, unless I level up during this. Oh, that's right. Talk to this girl. She's going to be teaching me. So, once again, 2 parts. Gotta go into Central Shroud and shoot a bunch of targets, and then come back, and then do whatever it is they want. Where am I going? Central Shroud. Blue Badger Gate. Alright, so now the targets are to our left, and what's this? Eggs over, what is this? Oh, that's for the Chigos. Alright, so we're gonna run that way. You don't want to neglect your class quests. And 15 is an important one because that's when you get a new skill. So really don't skip that one. 15 and 30, I believe, actually. And then after that, it's every 5 when you unlock your job. Alright, archery butt. I don't remember where half of these are. Oh, I thought I saw one. These guys are going to see how they have red? Those guys will aggro immediately upon going near them. Same thing with these guys, they're red. So, best option here is not to aggro everything and just kill one. Kill the one right in the middle. But as you can see, like I said, he's level 10, I'm level 10. We're on pretty even footing, so shouldn't be too bad. I did use a cooldown. That's just so I can kill him faster. Alright, so now this, whoop, I didn't need to jump down there to shoot this. Damn it, I fell. Alright, get back up here. Where are the other ones? I know there's one underneath that tree. I think there's one here to the right. Yeah, okay, there is. I got aggroed. Whatever. I'll just fight him. What's the difference, right? So he's doing like 8 damage. Maybe 12 on like a really bad hit. And so you can get hit like 10, 20, what is that? I don't even know. Like 10, 15 times. He's usually doing about 8. Hit this. Cool. There's one there, one here, and then I think... Alright, so we need 6. There's one on the tree over there, I see that. Most of these are pretty easy to find. It's when, I think the last one that was annoying. I think it's the level 15 quests. These aren't too bad. So now I got one more. The problem with this is too is that they have there it is. They have 3 circles and they don't tell you which ones have the actual, like they don't disappear like normal quests. I don't know why. They only disappear when you get all 6. Alright, so that's done. We can grab this and then just report back. Yeah, return is going to take a while because then we have an Aether here. That's actually I didn't tune to that, which would be a good idea. So we're just going to go in here. And this is a guy with a cloud. It's really exciting. Alright, up here. Oop. This lady. Now she's gonna give me the good job. You can now teleport to the lavender beds. Alright, so now we have that. I can attune to this. Alright, so now I can teleport. Really exciting. But it costs money, so don't do it all the time. See, it's like 150 gold, and I have 2,300, so just to teleport once, it's 150 gold, which I'm still gonna do. The money aspect in this game is it's not hard once you get into it. You're gonna think. I mean, I wouldn't recommend teleporting around too much early on, until you have a source of income. But I think there's a point where they give you like 50 Aether tickets, which are basically free teleports. So just make sure you use those on ones that cost a lot, because there's gonna be teleports that cost almost $1,000. So, and like I said, it seems overwhelming in the beginning because you're like, I can't even make 5,000. Like, yeah, well, that changes. All right, so we're going to the Archery Guild. I should probably find the male Moogle, but I don't really need all that stuff, so it's fine. No point. It's literally just minions. I should probably get a couple minions just so you can see how minions work. Alright, so now we gotta slay tree slugs and northern vultures in East Shroud. Actually, no, those are not East Shroud. Those are in Central Shroud. Actually, I think they're in both. But this one I think is Central. Yeah, well, wait, no, this is East. Yeah, that's Hawthorne Hut. And where's the other one? Go back. Go back. Here we go. And northern vultures. Yeah, these are all East Shroud. Alright, so we're gonna go to East Shroud. So we go to the Lancers Guild. And we haven't been to East Shroud yet, so pretty much this whole area looks exactly the same. Everything in it. Alright, so this is the little pier. You can get to East Shroud from anywhere around, like from Central and from North, I think. No, from Central. But you can do it right from here. You can go to Sweet Bloom Pier. And this will bring you to East Shroud. And you'll get 600 experience for just walking in here. Alright, so now we gotta kill these monsters. 8 of each. These vultures are a little bit tough. I don't know if I probably should have gotten something. A new weapon. Let's see how it goes. Shouldn't be too bad. Unless I'm lagging like I am right now. Alright. That must have hurt. Alright, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But you can already see the difference. Like, that's a level 10 monster didn't really do too much, but these level 11s. So don't think that like a level or 2 isn't going to make a difference. It actually makes a huge difference. Waiting. Alright, we're good. Like, if this scenario, I probably should have gone to the market board and got maybe a couple of items for gear. But, and you can, like I said, you can also go to the vendors. It's honestly, it's more for speed than it would be for anything else. Like, you don't need it, so if you're just like kind of playing, it's fine. So, I'm just trying to not make this as boring as possible. As the least amount of boring. So like, I probably should have just gone and bought stuff. Because this isn't a character I'm probably gonna like continue with or do anything with. Like amazing. I'm just gonna use them for like tutorials. If anything, I'll probably pop on my other character for like Eureka and stuff like that. So people can see that. Even though it's really not that exciting. You really just stand around and kill things. And you do, it's basically a fate train, that's all it is. You run around with like 50 people or 100 people, literally 50 to 100 people, and just kill monsters with them. Where's more of these birds? Come on, these took, I'm about to say, these take a long time to kill, so they should be spawning pretty quickly. I should have a circle of monsters I can kill. And that first one appears by the time I finish all the other ones. Right? Where's more birdies? There's actually a fate over here that it pops right here. That has those birds also, and they're lower level. So if you get lucky, you can kill those. You can kill those instead. They're like level 9, I think, and they die fast. So you'll get the experience from the fate also, which is nice. So these are level 12. These guys do damage, but like as long as you don't get hit by their AOE, you should be fine on these guys. A lot of times those AoE attacks just destroy you. Let's see this one. Okay, the birds are spawning again, so that's good. You can see them on the mini-map up at the top right. Those are actually, anything that has a little dot, that's basically where you gotta go kill monsters. So you can tell where you need to go. Right, he's dead. We'll go back up to the birds real quick so I can kill those. I only need, what, 2 more? 2 more. Slugs aren't so bad. Alright, so kill these little birdies up here. Like I said, try not to aggro more than one of these guys because they'll destroy you. Pretty sure that chat thing's working. Alright, cool. My computer's finally back up again. So, alright, I can actually see what the hell's going on here now. Alright. More of these, and then we go back to the slugs, and then we'll be done with this quest, and we can actually unlock some other classes. I'll show you at least a little bit of the crafting. And then, I think we get a gatherer, we get, botanist in Anya, and that's basically just like a woodcutter. Alright, so we've got all our birds killed. Now we gotta kill slugs, 6 more, and we're done. And don't go wandering off in this area if you're in Gridania, because usually the 3rd area in the game is a little bit tougher. You're gonna want to wait till you have some better gear, like probably I'm gonna say like level 10 to 12 gear before you start moving on, because the creatures in here are like, I mean, even you can see to the side, there's like level 14s. I got hit by that, didn't I? Yeah, see the difference? Almost all my health's gone. So like, there's like, I think right past here in the town, I'm gonna go to the town anyway, just so I can attune to the Aetherite. But the monsters over there are like level 17 to 18, so yeah, if you run over there at level 10 with the gear that I have now, you will get wrecked. And even if you choose a different town, like Limsa or Udal, those are pretty much all set up the same. They all are the same. You're gonna have one area that's like your base level area, like Central Shroud. You're gonna have your North Shroud. It's all set up the same. It's just different level design. That's really it. Oh, see, there's the fate I was talking about. That has the birds. It's... where are they? Yeah, they're all down there. So, you can always wait for that to spawn if you want. And you'll get some more XP. How many more do I need of these? I need 3 more. I think we'll get some more gear while we're there. Let me run over to that town real quick. And this area has this actually is one of the areas that has the a beast tribe in it. So if you run too far off course, you're gonna die. Basically, this, just to give you an idea how it works, this whole area is middle ground. All right, so this is all like your mid-level stuff to like 18, and like see, like the fates are level 11. This fate is level 17. So just from there to there is a higher level. This area up here, you're looking at level 49. This is level 42. So, yeah, as soon as you cross this bridge, you'll die at the level I'm at. One hit, not even like, yeah, just literally one hit, you're dead. So, just be careful when you go wandering. You can always watch the fates. That's usually a good way to check it, to see what level the fates are. And if it's high level, don't go near it. Alright, tune to this. And I believe the item, I don't remember what the level of the items are in this area. I'm so used to the old way where you would have to buy your gear from like this guy. But this is, yeah, see, like level 16, so I can't even use any of this shit yet. But you can buy it all at town. So that's that. That is Hawthorne Hut. It's literally just a hut and a tower up top. Let me see. Oh, let me get a good camera angle of it. There you go. It's that giant tree. That giant tree is like a tower. Alright, so now we'll go back, kill these last few, the last 2 of these slugs, and then town. Oh, middle of the tree. Alright, there we go. Definitely use some cooldowns on these guys because I don't have level 10 bow. Luckily, I think some of the gear actually comes out at level 11, so I should be able to get. I might even be able to get that that one piece of gear that from this quest that's level 11. Because the armor is good, but I upgraded it to 8 instead of. I think my legs are still 5. You always want to try and grab at least whichever gear slot you have the least of. So if you have like a level 8 and a level 5, more than likely getting a level 11 or 12 on your whatever your level 5 gear is will be way more beneficial than upgrading your high level gear. Except for your weapon. That's the exception. Alright, I can return now. Quest is done. Go on Archery Guild. And I wouldn't, I mean, right off the bat, it's not a bad idea, but I wouldn't do it. I would try to stick with the class that you pick. So even if you can switch, I would stick with whatever class that you've chosen in the beginning. Unless you like just fucking hate it. Like if you're just ridiculously like screw this class, then switch. But like more than likely try to pick something that you're going to stick with for a little bit, because remember, you can change whatever you want later, and it's going to be a lot easier to level them later than it would be now. It's not like it's not going to ruin your game. Like, you're not going to be like, oh no, I shouldn't have switched, but I recommend just waiting it out, because most of these classes get better as you level them anyway. Most of them are going to be terrible, like beyond terrible, for the first like 15 to 30 levels, where you're literally just hitting 2 buttons and you're done. Once you unlock the advanced jobs at level 30, that's when it gets a little better. Alright, so we are going to... Alright, see like what I mean? These will be way better. But this gives me 1700. I think we'll just do the arms. I can buy the body, it's fine. And I forgot I've been getting all those, the money. I can sell that stuff. Alright, so we just unlocked gear slots. So now, as you unlock new classes, you go to here and you can update your gear slots. You can change gear slots, say. So I can add this. So now, Archer is a gear slot. And what that basically means is that I can just on the fly. So if I get my gear for like Lancer, here, let's just go do it. Lancer's Guild. This is how easy it is to switch between gear. And this is why you don't sell off your old gear, because you can just use it for the other classes. Alright, so now see we have a blue quest in here. Boop. So now we can become a Lancer. And the first quest is always just literally just walk in and say hi. They don't make you do shit for these quests. It's the second quest that you'll actually have to do things. And these are the ones, like I said, just don't go too fast, because they're going to ask you, do you want to join, basically. And it's always defaulted to no. There we go. Yes. Gear slot unlocked. Alright, so now, just by equipping the weapon, right here, Lance. Oh look, I didn't even know I had this. Should probably equip that. Alright, so now it's right. Now I can update see this button is update, so now I can update my slot. So as soon as you set up whatever you want to equip, click that button and it updates the slot. So now I can equip the Lance. Alright. And whatever, I don't even know what gear. I'll have to put my old gear back on, because this is a level 1 character now. There's my boots, alright, and then you can go into this. Don't just click update gear. You can go into here, click gear select, hit plus, and now I have Lancer. So you've got Archer, Lancer, so now I can literally just do that, and I'm back to Archer, back to Lancer, back to Archer. See, it's that easy. So switching classes is very easy. You just can't do it in combat, obviously, because that would be stupid. So now we go get some classes. The Conjurer. So now we've got Lancer, we've got Archer. Now we're gonna get Conjurer, which is the healing class. And if you want to kind of get an idea for the class, I would say you can just go outside and right to like Central Shroud or something, because the hunting log works for all classes. So it's not just each class has their own. So like if I switch and go into hunting log, see, I have a whole new hunting log. So you can start completing this to get a couple levels and see what the class is about if you want to kind of just check it out. Alright, Conjurer's Guild. So you want to be a conjurer? Yes. Right, come on. There we go. Oh wait, didn't actually. I forgot. It's like a quest before the quest. All right. And then carpenter. Was it carpenter, leather worker? I think that's it in this town. I think it's only 2 crafters. I feel like there should be a 3rd one. There's not though. No, I'm thinking about it now. There's not. Because this has a botanist, that's why. Do you want to embrace nature? Yes. Alright. Same thing. Just equip the cane. Now you're a conjurer. And if you want, they actually added this recently. Recommended gear. You can just click this, and it'll show you what it's going to add. So you can just equip, and that'll give you like. I mean, it's probably not the best thing to do all the time, but up to like level 50, I can't imagine this thing being wrong. So you'll be fine. And then once again, make sure you add the gear slot before you do it. So that's added. So now it's conjurer, and now you can use this button to update the gear sets. Alright, arrows, and now let's go find a crafter real quick, just so you can kind of see what that's about. And botanist is up north as well, so we can do that. Alright, so here, botanist guild, that's actually closer. And you won't be able to unlock. I mean, you can, but it would be insanely ridiculous to have to do it, because you can run to the towns. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. It's hidden behind the sign. That's why I say. You can run to the other 2 city-states, but it'll take forever, and you'll be running through insanely high-level areas to get to them. I mean, it's possible. It's really dumb to do it, because you'll just unlock them as the story progresses with airships. It's not that long, so I wouldn't recommend just trying to run to the other towns, but it is possible if you're up for an adventure and you're bored and you want to dodge level 40, 50 monsters. Alright, so now we've got botanist. That. Same thing. Equip. So now he's going to ask you to... Yeah, so he's going to give you your first gathering gear. This increases your gathering. You know what? I'll take that quest. Just whatever. I'll take the first ones. Of course, right as I'm... Right. So now we have a gathering log of things that we can gather, like shards. These are all for crafting. Then there's actually almost all of this is for crafting. It's always good to gather everything that you want, that you need for your crafting stuff. So it's always good to level them all at the same time. That's right, I don't have a scythe yet. So there's two things. There's like mining has mining, and then it has the hammer, the sledgehammer. So you'll get 2 different things up here, but I can't use the second one yet because I don't have a scythe. So once I get a scythe, a new gathering log will open up. So that was that. And then we grab a crafter too while I'm here. That's the leather guild, and then I'll go out and do some botaning. I don't think that's the actual word. You're not going to go out and do some botaning. Go ahead, look it up, see if it's a real word, see if I care. Alright, we're going to the Leather Workers Guild. That's right here. Just so you can see, and I'll grab Carpenter when I come back. I don't need it right now. Even though that's probably what I'm going to be gathering. I'm just doing this to show you guys, but like, more than likely you're not gonna want to like get too hot. This is a slippery slope. Let's put it that way. What I'm doing right now. Doing this will make you want to do more. You're gonna say to yourself, "Oh, I can do this. I can get some more trees. I can craft a couple more items. One more won't matter." But guess what? It does matter, and you're gonna want to keep going. All right. Yes. Blah blah blah. Complete. All right. So now we have a crafting class. Oops. Didn't want that. Did I do botanist? I didn't do it. I feel like I messed up. Alright, so botanist is good. Let me see. Conjurer. Alright, I didn't do it. I'm good. Alright, so that's botanist, and now we can equip weathered knife, gear set, and... Alright, so now we've got crafter, and we've got botanist. So we're going to go gather some stuff real quick. He wants us to deliver pots of latex. So we got to go gather latex. So now, if you're new to this and we're just like, hey, what the hell? Where the fuck do I go? You go to your gathering log down here. All right. He wants latex. So you go to latex, and it says exactly where to go. So you can go to Central Shroud, or you can go to North Shroud. Each one works, and on the map it'll show you this. This is an area on the map. So if you just got to look around that area to find the item you need. So that's where we're going. We're going to Central Shroud to gather these items. And like I said, this is just so you can see it. I don't plan on spending a lot of time with this. Botanist Guild. No, wait, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go to the town. I mean, to the gate. Turn around. Alright, so we're going to Central Shroud. And it's in the Jaded Thicket. Alright, finding mature trees, it'll tell you what to do. We're just going to make it easy. And on the bottom here, on the bottom down here, it says triangulate. You click that. And that puts up a thing where now trees will appear. Alright, and then you can look on the map. See this right here that says Jaded Thick? That means anywhere in this area it could be. Literally anywhere, like this whole area. It's not just underneath the name. But I'm pretty sure there's only 2 different kinds of trees in this area. And I believe I think these all... Alright, so now if you look at the mini-map up here in this little corner up here, you can see the leaves. And these only appear when triangulates up. Alright, so I believe at a certain level it automatically comes up when you turn into this class. So this is just kind of to start. They make you do it on your own. Oh, what the hell is this? Quit this, sorry. Alright, so now you go over to trees and you can click it, and to start, alright, so I guess they don't do it to here. Normally after level 5 trees, I guess, you actually have to, they're hidden, everything's hidden, and you have to use like there's a skill you can use to increase your chance. I believe they all start at 25%, and if you use those skills you can get it anywhere up to like 50% or 70% chance, and then once you get it, then you can farm it. So this is just for later, but right now you just want to farm one of each, because you actually get a bonus for gathering any particular item. So this will give me a bonus for each item I gather. I got nothing, of course. Alright, there we go. So I get, and that goes in your gathering log. It'll tell you whether or not you oops, over here, whether or not you gathered it or not. See, they've got little check marks, so that's how you know you've actually done it. And there are achievements for doing certain things, collecting certain items. Alright, maple branch. Oh wow, that actually collected. Amazing. Alright, so now we need latex. Alright, well, let me get the snail real quick. There's a snail. Alright, so now I just need latex. So now you just got to gather 10 latex here and bring it back to the guy. And that's really gathering. Like, there's not a lot to it. There's like you're gonna unlock new skills that you can use to increase gathering rates. That'll give you more. It'll give you like an extra item. You can get 2 of whatever you're mining. You can get a high quality version of the item you're mining, like or botting. That's my favorite word now, botting. Like there's like stuff like that. There's ones that'll increase your HQ rates. There's ones that'll give you extra crystals. There's all kinds of crazy stuff, but like this is it. Like if you like wandering around hitting trees, then this is the shit for you. It's like, oh look, I'm gonna do, and you can literally do this for like hours, like just run around grabbing stuff. That's probably one of the best. Like it's definitely one of the easiest ways to earn money in the game. Not this stuff because this shit's garbage, but like later on stuff. Anywhere from I think around level 15, because that's when you can start mining like iron and stuff like that, copper and those items you can get. The HQs usually go for a lot, because there a lot of that stuff you use for low-level crafting levels, and if people are trying a high-quality stuff, they're going to want the HQ versions. And then from 20 on, you'll get there's ores are always good, logs are always good for money. The rest you kind of have to figure out for yourself and how your server is, because every server is going to be different. Alright, I already have 10 of these. I have 14. So we're done. And you get achievements, and you level. Awesome, level up. Yeah, Arbor Call. Alright, so what Arbor Call does is it automatically shows you on the mini-map. If you can't, like, let's say here, I'm going to move out of the way of the mini-map so you can't see anything. So let's just say you're standing here. There you go. So there's nothing on my map now. You can use this, and you see how it glows now on the mini-map. It shows you a direction that you can go to find something. That's basically what the Arbor Calls are. So, like I said, there's all kinds of cool skills that'll show you where to go. It'll highlight it for a certain period of time. Alright, so that is my botanist. And pretty much fishing is the same. The only difference is like you're going to do fishing, and you have to click a button once it starts. Once the fish starts pulling on it. Mining is exactly the same as botanist. Miner is literally exactly the same. There's no difference. And then crafting. Oh, that's right. Carpenter's right here. And then you're basically going to gather the items you need. For the first 15 levels, I think, maybe even 20 of crafting, you're gonna be able to buy everything you need from the guild supplier. All right, every single crafter has a guild supplier, and they have all the items you're gonna need to make pretty much whatever you need to make for that guild. All right, so this is Carpenter. The reason I'm going to do Carpenter is that way you can make bows and stuff, and I can, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll get an HQ version of something so you can at least see what that means. Oh, what the hell? Damn it. I forgot. You have to actually accept the quest. You have to talk to him once. Yes, I do. Thank you. Alright. Yes, I want to give myself to carpentry. It's my dream. Alright. This. And if you... Everything has its own, like, see, alright, so this, if you look on the screen, it says Weaver. Depending on which class you are, at what level, it tells you what level. So a level 1 Weaver can repair this item, which means you can start repairing your own items, which is very useful. Very helpful, especially if you screw up and forget to repair before you go into a dungeon. As you can see, all my stuff is starting to deteriorate. And the other thing is that when you repair your own gear, it actually increases it. It can actually over-repair things. So it'll, not only can you repair your own things, but the repair will last longer, which is nice. Alright, so this is Carpenter. Let's add my gear set. Alright, so now basically, you've got a crafting log, same as your botanist log, and same thing also, it'll check it off once you've actually made it. So as you hit certain levels, you'll be able to craft more items, and I believe I think you have to be, I don't remember if you have to be, you don't have to be level 5 to get to the next area. I think it's like 3, maybe 4, it'll unlock the next set. But the quickest way to do this is, if you're going to do it later on, like I said, I would recommend waiting, is to buy a little bit of everything. Like let me sell these, because I have money. That'll give me a little bit extra cash. Alright. Alright, so really the lot, and you can gather, just so you know, you can gather everything on this list. If you're hardcore and you want to go out into the world and start gathering, you can literally gather everything you need here. But we're not going to do that. So we're going to try and get a couple of things here. Ash logs. I'm going to spend just a little bit. Buy like 5 of these. You can literally just buy a couple of things from each item and then just start, actually these I don't need a lot of. You can just start crafting stuff in your log, and that's the quickest way to get your level up, because you get experience for every single, same thing as gathering. You get experience just from being the first time. It's like a bonus for being the first time that you craft something. And in the beginning, I would just say, here, alright, there's quality, but you literally have nothing right now. You're just level 1. So your only concern is making the item. That's all that matters. So just make the item. Alright, so now you've got a length of maple lumber. And now you have lumber. This requires maple lumber to make. So now you can make the next item. It was interesting. See, but like I said, I've already gained 2 levels and I only made 2 items. So now this requires certain things, so I need another maple log, so you make the maple log. And now this is your first bow that I'm making. And as you level, you'll do, it's kind of like, basically you can look at it, it's like damage. So you'll do more damage as you level up. So the progress is what is right here. So synthesis, you're clicking that, and that will increase the progress. Progress is basically you making the item, okay? And that's all that matters in the beginning, because if you don't make the item, you don't get the experience. That's just how it is. The bottom one is quality. Wow, see, like I'm already gonna fail this, but literally, there's nothing I can do about it. So you're gonna have to deal with that. So making the log. So like this one will give me what, 7 progress? Yeah. So like next level I might get 8, maybe 9. All right. So it gets easier and easier as you level it. If you want to go crazy, you could just go, farm a ton of these maple logs. The only thing is that you got to be careful of these, because you need shards, and it's really easy to just blow through shards. Like that's going to be like the biggest thing when you start crafting is these shards, because you use 1 every time you use this, and then the higher level stuff you might even use like up to like 5 or 10, even 100 for like insane crafts. So don't go crazy. It's not the best. It's not the most cost effective. Let's put it that way. To just keep making like maple logs over and over again for like a long time. Let's see this. All right, so we're making the maple bow, and that should get us, I think, to level 4. Hopefully. The chances of me failing those that many times was pretty bad. That was just terrible RNG. There you go. See. So now you're level 4. Like you could literally just blow through these. Hey, see, I'm on level 4 now, and this unlocked. So now you have the new set. So now you have a whole new set of things that you can make. So like if you're a dragoon, you can make this. This is the level 10. Yeah, this is level 10. This is level 10. But like I said, I can't increase quality, so I can't even show you that. As you level, we'll make this bone and animal glue. And like I said, all those items are in here. So you can just come in here and buy bone and animal glue. Animal glue. And what was the other one? Bone chip, right? So anything you need to make, go right there. See, now we have all the items. And now we can craft it. That's crafting in a nutshell. As you level, you're going to get things that increase quality, and that's how you get high quality items. Basically what that does is it gives you, I have to make a lot of maple lumber. It's like an upgraded version of the weapon. So like this weapon right here, if this was an HQ for high quality version, it might have like 30 craftsmanship instead of 21. Alright, same thing with weapons, it'll be like an extra 2 damage, which is actually a lot, by the way. Like this weapon. I can actually show you on the board. Let's go look at one on the market board. It's probably a lot easier than trying to explain it. Leatherworkers Guild. Go. Oh, look, it's my friend, Cupcake Sugar Bottom. Hello, Cupcake Sugar Bottom. Goodbye, Cupcake Sugar Bottom. Alright, up here. Right in here is the market board for this town. Alright, so clear that. So let's just see, I'm looking at my bows. Here we go, bows. Now this is all stuff that other people are selling. So, like right here, plume maple bow. Goodbye. Alright, it's not showing. Hold on. I'm laggy. There we go. Alright, so see, I could buy this for $9. A lot of the early shit is cheap as hell on here. So, would it be worth it for me to buy something like that? Yeah, if I didn't already have it. And then the HQ version, right here, see, has an extra 1 damage. That's it. At higher items, just to give you an idea of the difference, it's level 70 bow. Alright, so this, let's pick a bow. So this is a Zelkova bow. Damn it, there's no normal quality. Where's the normal quality? And see, that's the thing, most people only make high quality versions. Yep, all high quality. All high quality. This is not gonna work. Birch longbow. Still all high quality. Alright, this ain't gonna help. There we go. Alright, so like this one is 52 attack power and 58, so this gives you an extra 6 damage, which is a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot. And it also increases, say, dexterity goes up 6, vitality goes up like 8, skill speed goes up 3, so HQ versions are usually a lot better. So you want to get HQ as much as possible, and that's also like a lot of that's only available through crafting. You may not be able to do that any other way, except through quests. I know some quests will give you some HQ gear, but those gears are usually not worth anything because everybody gets them. And that's crafting. So now you have a basic idea of crafting, of a botanist, and the housing. What else did we do? I think that's good. I think we'll stop there for now. I'll come back on a little bit later, maybe, and do some more. Try to build up a couple extra classes just so everyone can see. Maybe Conjurer, and then I want to try to get to the first few dungeons next time we start. So thank you very much, and we'll call it for right now.